All right, so we made the executive decision to come back up to Twister. The downhill trails are just too wet. So we're at the entrance to Vader. Let's see what that looks like, the entrance. It's a double black. All right, I'll get a picture of Tina with the trail bear at the entrance to Vader. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. You know what the temperature is?
58.
58 degrees. So it's 58 degrees, drizzly, chilly. I don't think we're gonna get to hit the good stuff. I just talked to a rider, just got off the trails. He said they're a little slick in spots. They had a good rain earlier today. So we're gonna do some green loops, check things out, and maybe test one or two of the blues. We're up here at the Upper Hixon Trails in Lacrosse, Wisconsin. Never been here before, so we're gonna go check it out. All right, so this is awesome. I love a challenge like this. Doing stuff that, well, there's one other vehicle out here. So we'll go have some fun. I can't believe Tina's even coming out in this weather. 2 years ago, she would say, no effing way am I going out in this weather. And now here she is. So let's go check it out.
I would not. I don't say those words.
We're at Upper Hixon, looking for the green loop. There's a pump track over here. All right, so we are pump track. Okay, prairie loop. What's this to the right?
Prairie loop.
Prairie loop here, honey.
Oh, that looks weird from there.
This is the prairie loop. Almost had a wrong turn right off the bat. Oh, gotta buckle my helmet.
Oh boy.
Okay, prairie loop.
Even the green looks tough.
Ready, go.
Yeah. Well, you go.
It levels off down here. So we take the green loop, the prairie loop. It says do not pick flowers. Woo! Whoa, that grass is thick. Look at Tina go. Hopefully I can keep the camera clear for the to get some good footage. It's spitting at us pretty good right now. Oh boy, this is great. We're gonna go to the yellow one. That's OB1. That's a blue one, but we're gonna go to the yellow trail. Hopefully when we get in the woods, I can keep the camera dry. GoPros. Oh, let's see where we're at here. Twister, let me see. All right, so we made it to Twister. Tina's ready to go. Whoa, those roots are slippery. The trails are really firm, so we're not damaging anything here. All right, getting into the woods. Hopefully it'll be a little drier. Now we're rolling. We're on Twister, which is a green.
Ooh,
What's that? Suicide Chippy? Squirrel. Squirrel ran in front of you?
Yeah.
Did you get him?
No, he was actually far enough ahead.
He was actually far enough ahead, okay. Oh, this is pleasant.
Yeah.
You can see there's a lot of elevation change out here.
Right? Oh, yeah, it's slippery. I'm just going to take it slow, sorry.
That's all we're doing, no problem. Just checking out the trails. We don't want to damage them. We're going to stay on Twister till we get to Obi-Wan.
Man, it looks like it would have been fun to go bursting through.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Tina says they look like they would be fun to go bursting through. We'll have to come back. You can see for the most part, Tina's tires are staying pretty clean. They're picking up a little surface mud, just a tiny layer. The trails are extremely firm underneath everything. Yeah, some dry spots. Little rock gardens. Wonder if that's for drainage, probably. Okay, so we're on Obi-Wan / Twister, and we're gonna stay on here till they split off. Then we made the executive decision to jump onto Obi-Wan and check it out, just to see it. If we have to walk things, we can, but we're curious now. All right, so Obi-Wan to the right. No, Obi-Wan straight. Twister to the right. Oh, Obi-Wan. Oh, nice little kicker there. Whoa. It's collecting some water, but it's firm. All right, so we made the executive decision to come back up to Twister. The downhill trails are just too wet. So we're at the entrance to Vader. Let's see what that looks like, the entrance. It's a double black. Oh, that's not too bad actually with the rock landing. Yeah, come on, take a peek. It's got some beautiful rock work on the berm up there.
Oh, a big huge whistle?
What, that wooden thing?
Yeah.
It's a tool storage, it looks like. So this is Vader, the entrance to Vader. It's probably only a 2-foot drop. It just angled downhill.
We hit on rock.
If it was dry, I would do that.
Oh my god.
It's actually smaller than the drop at Camrock.
Look at, it looks like a big whistle. I think I need to put my mouth behind it and take it.
Oh. All right. I'll get a picture of Tina with the trail bear at the entrance to Vader. Right? This looks pretty epic.
It really does.
If it was dry. All right, so we're staying on Twister. We're gonna make our way back to the car. We're not gonna ride any more trails. They're just wet enough to collect all the mud on, all the wet dirt onto the tires and create some issues. I think we need to walk the rest of it. Mistakes were made. My tires are collecting so much loose dirt. It's building up. I can't even roll the bike. All right, so the trail up to the parking lot is actually in pretty good shape. Tina has decided to give it a try pedaling. As you can see, it's really firm. Not really leaving any marks. So at Upper Hixon, there's a pump track up here. A guy told us it was pretty wet. We're not going to ride it. We learned our lesson on the other trails. Just checking out the water spigot because we need to rinse our bikes off, and it's locked up. They're all locked up. No water available. So unfortunately, just walking accumulated a lot of mud on our tires. Definitely not able to ride. What do you think, Tina? Definitely worth coming back here? From what you see?
It was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're at the Upper Hixon trails. The first trail we took was the Prairie Loop, which goes down over this way. And it was nice and firm and dry, kind of sucked us in. Once we got to the actual trails, it became a quagmire. They have beautiful maps here. They have an app you can actually download. It's Avenza. I actually downloaded it to my phone, pulled it up, and it works great. It pulls this actual map up. and it's got a locate button. All you do is hit the locate button and it'll show you right where you're at on the trail. Very helpful, very helpful. I haven't used it other than to do that today. Unfortunately, I don't know if it tracks you while you're at it or not, but you do have to download the app, set up an account, and use it from there. But it's very easy to use, very helpful. The trails are all color-coded. The signing on the trails is wonderful. And we'll have to come back when it's dry because Tina admits these trails should be awesome. So this is the aftermath. Tina's bike isn't bad at all. We stopped as soon as the trail started to turn too soft. But my bike, if you look, it's pretty dirty. Because I've got oversized tires for my forks, there's very little clearance. So anything that was on the tire would stick and block up. Mine would have been as clean as Tina's if I'd had better clearance on there. But it looks worse than it is. We didn't do any damage to the trails, and we will be back when it's dry. What do you think? They'll be a blast when they're dry.
It looks like it'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try Vader when it's dry.
Ugh.
The trails were a bust today due to weather, but hey, we found some more things to check out in Lacrosse. We're at Grandad's Bluff. It's only 5 minutes from the trailhead where we were at. Plus, there's trailheads that come all the way up here, believe it or not. We might have to check those out at some point. So this is a view from Grandad's Bluff. We can see Lacrosse. Mississippi River's down there somewhere in the fog. We've got a nice facility up here. So there's a statue up here. Ellen Pennell Hixon, conservator of Grandad's Bluff. Thank you, Ellen. Oh, there's another point out there we can go check out. That's part of Lacrosse down there. And if we pan over to the north side of Lacrosse, you can see people out on the point. But as you can see, nothing but clouds. You can hear the traffic down there, but you can't see any of it.